As long as I remember, I have this iPhone SE waterproof pouch case thing with the body gloves. So I bought some more. So this is the pouch, so it fits any phone. This is for the SE, so I just bought another one. And this is for the 11, and we're going to test, because they say 100% waterproof, IP68 and IP69K. So, we're going to test that. I'm not going to test the drop test at 6 feet, but it'll probably be accurate, but it probably won't be waterproof after that. But we are going to test the rating. We'll probably put it in for 30 minutes. Not 1 meter of water, or maybe 1 meter. 3 feet? I don't know. Well, maybe 2 feet. I don't know. But I got these because they were on sale, and I got the pouch thinking it wouldn't float, but it does float, and I don't like that. But we'll figure it out. So let's first unbox the pouch. This is like 10 bucks. Body glove, floating waterproof pouch, 100% waterproof, IP68. So no 69K, but that's just dust resistance. And lanyard. So 100% waterproof, keeps out dust, dirt, and sand, sealed from snow, fits smartphones up to 6.9 inches. Okay, looking promising. See how to open this. Let's see. They kind of put some seal on it. Wow, that's a big pouch. Okay, and there's nothing else in the box. So this is the pouch. It has a little cutout for the camera and stuff like that. It's huge. Definitely fits some big phones. That's the thing about these. You know, it's not specifically made to fit the phone. But we're going to test it on some probably non-waterproof phones too. So just unclipped like this. Probably a stock pamphlet test before. Oh no. Okay. And there we are. So basically, you fit your phone in there and it should seal up from water. So it's a pretty nice design. This is what makes it float or something. I don't like that. So we're going to have to put like a rock or something down there so it stays. So at first, just to test it, we're just going to use this phone. This phone I've already did a water test on for 30 minutes. I didn't upload the video, but it's fine. Like, there was water in the camera, now there's not. And it just worked perfectly fine for some reason. So it's supposed to go in something like this. So that way the camera sticks out. But it's not like, it kind of moves around in there for smaller phones. Not my favorite design. Then this should go through here. And just like that, seal up. So, yeah, it kind of stays. Let's see if you can film. Nah, I don't like this at all. Too much. This should make it float too. Well, let's try camera. Camera's fine, so it doesn't lose much quality going through this. Phone works. Like, I could still go into settings. Works fine. This splotch is just from the plastic hitting the screen. And you can kind of use the buttons. So not too bad. Not too terrible. Just a little bit weird because you have this, you know, filter over the screen. But not bad. Let's unbox the SE body glove. This has the nice open flap. 100% waterproof. IP69K and IP68. And high quality audio. Military grade drop protection. And 100% waterproof seal. 2 meters, 30 minutes. This is the title. This is made for the SE 8 and the 7. We're going to be testing it with the 7. 100% waterproof. Keeps out dirt. Same thing. So, cool. Let's open this one up. We don't have a knife, so we're just going to have to manhandle this one. Okay. New title. Okay. Attention. Read the instructions. Who does that? Okay, so it does come with a strap. Nice little strap and a cloth to clean this interior screen here. Let's pop an iPhone in it. See what I got. Got a 7. Let's kind of wipe the screen off. It should just pop right in. maybe not. Okay. There we go. All 4 sides are popped in. The phone looks to be working perfectly fine. And then we peel. Ooh, that's clear. And then we put this on, and we're gonna make sure this is sealed in properly. These are nice cases. Boom. Make sure everything's sealed up in there. Don't want any water getting in. Boom. And that's basically it. You do have your flap down here for the port, so you can still charge from this. You cannot on the pouch, of course. And then you're gonna make sure this is sealed, and then everything's sealed up. And then there's your little lanyard, which is quite cool. We're not gonna put the lanyard on though, but fully functional. Boom. We're also gonna probably put an iPhone 6 or something, or an iPhone SE in the old one to see if having one for a while, you know, breaks it or whatever. So we'll see if it degrades over time. I wonder if a 6 will fit. I don't know. I don't see why not. Just the headphone jack. Yeah, I don't see why not, but I don't want to risk my 6. So, since the iPhone SE is already waterproof, let's put that in there. So I have an SE, perfect condition. Whoops. And let's slap that on in. Shoot. It has a screen protector, but it shouldn't affect the performance. It'll affect the touch, but that's about it. It won't affect the... It won't affect the waterproofing. You're just gonna make sure everything's sealed, that's all. So let's make sure, yep, all 4 sides are sealed as good as they can be. So far we get these 2 and the pouch. Okay, and now let's go ahead and unbox the 11 case. Let me grab my 11. Where's my, oh, right here. Unfortunately, I only have one 11 now. But here it is. It has the screen protector on it, so it might affect it. iPhone 11, same kind of spiel. I do want to get more of these, since they are so good. They actually make them for the A15 and stuff like that, so I might buy some. Alright, iPhone 11. Wow. Looks really nice. Should I take this protector off? I don't know how many. I don't have any more 12 screen protectors. Or 11 screen protectors, so that won't work. So let's just use this. Again, you get the same lanyard and cloth. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's the outside. It comes pre-dirty, which is not the greatest. Just use this one. Doesn't have to be perfect. And it just should snap right in. It's a little bit tricky, especially if you feel like you're going to break your device. Yeah. Okay, this snaps in now. Swipe these back. Boom, that looks really good. And this looks really good also. Let's see if we can take some pictures underwater and seal this guy up. Ooh, this is a nice design. You actually have a little flap like this. Like that. It's kind of cool. And it does snap in pretty good, so I'm going to make sure it's sealed correctly, or else I'm not going to have a good day. I'm going to seal them right now because I will put... Okay, so we're going to put these little paper towelettes in the phone just to see if any water gets in. So there's the one for the 11. We're going to make sure this is completely sealed up. Make sure no moisture can get in there. It's really up to user error sometimes with these waterproof cases. That's sometimes why they have bad reviews. This one, I haven't seen any bad reviews for. You just got to really make sure they're sealed in there good, or else you won't be having a good day. So, like this one, as sealed as it can get. And let's see how this works. working fine. Even with a screen protector, like, it's actually working pretty well. Nice. And it's a little bit more bulky, but the buttons are very easy to press. It actually makes the button smaller, which is weird. Then you have this little knob for the silent mode and the volume, of course. So that's that one. Let's go ahead and put one in the pouch. So again, the pouch is just your standard waterproof pouch design. You open and close these flaps. Floatable, which is not the greatest, especially for the tests I'm going to be doing. But we can improvise. And let's just put a little bit of paper towel in there. See if we can fish that down. And then it's kind of a tricky situation, but it's much easier to put together than the case. You just gotta get these two little pegs through these holes. So, a little bit tricky. Especially, I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, it's not the greatest design in the world. I don't see how this can be even waterproof, to be honest with you. Almost have to force it in there, and then you have to get this other one in. Very tricky. Damn, it's like not lined up. I don't get that. Hold on. I wasn't doing it right. There we go. So, now, should be all sealed and ready to go for this guy. This is the old case. Let's, oh, that is really sealed. Let's pop this in here. Kind of cut that off. And this shouldn't affect anything, these paper towels being in here. And sealed and ready to go. And lastly, the new one, the iPhone 7. Again, very sealed. Pop that out. And let's put one of these in here. Boom. Now we're going to be doing some various tests. Unfortunately, I don't have, you know, the skill to do one of the, you know, deep tests, but we'll work with what we got. And yeah, so they're all sealed up. We have the the 7 new case, iPhone 11 new case, iPhone SE old case, and of course the LG in the pouch. Alright, so the first test with these pouches, we're just going to take this tub of water and just shake it. Shake the tub of water and put each phone in there. We're going to shake it for like 5-10 seconds to see what happens. Hopefully this is sealed tight. Don't want water everywhere, but we're going to first, I don't know if the pouch would fit. This is kind of unfair because the pouch floats. But we're still going to do the test here with the pouch. So we're just going to seal this up. Make sure no water comes out, and no it doesn't. And I'm just going to shake this up for a good amount of time. And water spilling. Great. Hold on. Okay, so a different location. We're just going to do this. About 10 shakes. There's the pouch. Don't see any water in there. And it looks to be working. I don't think there's any water. Let's put that to the side. And let's put in the old case. That one sinks, so that's a good one. I like it when it sinks. About 10 shakes. Okay. That looks pretty good also. I don't see any water. Cool. Let's actually record. We're going to do the, well, I'll record in the 11, but let's do the 7 new case. Looking good. And finally, let's do the 11 new case, and let's actually record. Okay. Let's put you under there. Close the lid. and let's shake. Okay, super cool. Recording did stop, and it looks perfectly freaking fine. That's awesome. All right, let's go check them out. I want to keep opening up the seals to, because it's going to de-waterproof them probably if I keep doing that, but zero water in all of these, as you can see. Nothing. Of course, all the phones do work perfectly fine there. I don't know how to turn this one on. See, it's kind of an issue here to press the button, but there we go. So they all work perfect. Come on. This one wants to do face. Boom. And boom. So they all work perfectly fine here. You can open up Control Center just like you do. Like that. So yeah, they're working still. Next us, we're gonna do like a shower simulation. So if you leave your phone in the shower for some reason or want to watch a movie in the shower, whatever, by all means. So this is just simulating low pressure jets. We're gonna put it through all the ports and all the creases of the case. So start with the pouch. See, phone's working. It's actually, use this shower head. Turn that one on. There we go. So, I'm gonna film this, but just put it through all the creases and everything. Try to get the water in there. Okay. iPhone 7. All the ports and everything. iPhone 11. And try to get into all the creases. And finally, the older case, the iPhone SE. There we go. Okay. So all the phones are still on. Let's go ahead, push these over to the side. I'm gonna first take a look at this pouch. Zero water. That is crazy. So just going right in there. That could be moisture. But that could be just a rubber. I don't think any moisture went in. No moisture went in there. It's bone dry, that's just the rubber. Of course, the phone still working. If I can figure out how to turn it on. Damn. There we go. Still working fine. Okay, so the 7, or actually we'll go with the SE. This is the old case. Bone dry. Don't see any water creeping in there. Let's check the port. If I can get in there. I doubt it. We'll check at the end, but so far, noticeably zero. Good on here and good on here. I see no water in either of these devices. They're all pretty good sealed. XSD jet test. So we're going to put these 4 phones in here and we're going to take the jet on the hose and just squirt these phones. So we're going to do the screen, the bottom, everywhere we can get to just see what kind of pressure these cases can withhold. So let's go ahead and spread these out a little bit more. We're going to first start with that LG. So let's go ahead and grab the hose. Unravel it. One more time. Let's bring it over here. So let's see. We don't get that great of pressure, but I don't know why it's doing this. Stuck? Oh, it's on that one. Okay. Alright, let's go. Next phone. Next phone. And next phone. Okay, so they all got sprayed really good. Let's first look at this pouch. I don't see any noticeable water. We're going to do another round also. The phone, no noticeable water. Let's go home here. Looks like the LG shut off. There we go. Swipe it. It has water on the screen, so it's not the greatest there. Drain, will you? Oh, the drain's right here. Okay, so it won't drain like that. That's draining out the side. Alright. And then this one, the iPhone 7, looking pretty good. And the 11, looking pretty good also. Let's flip these guys around to the back. Let's take a video on the 11. Okay. And this one, and this guy. Alright, second round. We're gonna do this for like 10 seconds each. Okay. Oh, that's gonna suck. Some pretty surprising results. I don't really see any water, to be honest. Let's take them all out. I don't see a single drop. Let's get these things out. Wow, that one's recording's still going. Let's rinse them off because they're quite dirty. And man, that is impressive. Bring them all over here. And finally this guy. And they all do not have water. The pouch might. Because you see those oh no, that's on the outside. There's no water. That's crazy. Go in and I'm going to dry these off. Oops. Just open up these flaps real quick. Let's go with the iPhone 11 first. And there's water that got in the seal, but nothing in the phone. Nope. So just around here, nothing in the phone. Nothing in the ports. Perfect. So there's no need to open up the other ones. Let's just shut this one back up. For the next test, I got a foot of water here. I'm gonna actually top it off real quick. Just to make it a little more than a foot, maybe. We'll measure in a sec. And it's quite deep now. Of course, it's not rated for 3 feet. I don't have 3 feet of water, so we're gonna we're gonna start around a foot for 30 minutes. If everything's looking good, then we're gonna go an hour. So it was 14 inches. So a little more than a foot. We have a stopwatch here, my S7, and we have all the phones. iPhone 7, iPhone SE, iPhone 11, which is actually about to die, and the LG Octopus Zone 8. So we're going to start a timer on all 4 of these also, and we're going to try to kind of line them up. I don't know. Yeah, that one floats, so we're going to have to put a rock or something. I got this, but it's kind of big, so I might have to use that, though. Because I don't think I'm going to get anything to make it sink. Oh, wait. I'm leaking. I'm leaking, guys. That actually works. So, that one's not going to have a timer. And then we're going to drop these in. So that one's gonna be a little late, I guess. 1. Okay, let's drop this one in. Then the 11. Start a timer. And then the SE. Let's find the timer first of all and start that. Urged. And every 10 minutes we're going to shake around each phone and see what happens. So let's wait 10 minutes. You see a little air bubble on the 11. Wondering if that port's sealed. Looks to be. See any water? Try to push it in. Yep, everything's sealed on here. Could have just been a loose air bubble. Cool. Okay, we're at the 6-minute mark in the iPhone 11 showing up with the low battery signs. Let me get rid of that. It might not last this whole time, but yeah, so far so good on these guys. We're gonna shake them up in a couple minutes. Okay, let's actually take them out. It's been 10 minutes here. Just check on them and see how they're doing. Okay, this one here, let's stop the timer, and this one, perfect. Comes right up. Let's go ahead and put this aside. And let's take a look at these devices here. Let's actually just stop all these timers. Let's just go home. Home. There we go. Okay. Let's first look at this pouch. Phone still works. Don't see any water. Nope, no water in the pouch. Perfect. iPhone 7 working. The older case, dry. And the 11, also dry. Super good results. Let's put these guys back in for another 10 minutes, and we'll come back pretty soon. So let's go ahead and put these back in. We're going to start the timer. Let's first put this LG Zone down under. And then let's put the, whoops. I hate when this happens. Let's actually shake the LG Zone right now, since we won't be able to after. Like that. Let's put the iPhone 11 in. Shake that good amount. Actually shut off. Open. Okay. There's that. The iPhone 7. Shake that one around. And finally the SE. Shake it around. And put that in there. And let's wait another 10 minutes. Alright guys, we are approaching 20 minutes and the phones look like they are still, you know, in their habitat here. This is their natural habitat because these cases are performing pretty well. But I don't want to say anything. Let's stop this timer. Here we have the iPhone 7. Here we have the 11. This is the pouch. And way at the bottom we have the SE. Let's go ahead and stop that. stop, not resume. And let's go ahead and check these guys out, starting with the pouch. Again, no water in there. Phone's booting up just fine. Here is the SE in the older case. Again, 0 water in there. Kind of crazy. E7, just fine. And same with the 11. So let's put these in for another 10 minutes and we'll take it out in another 10 minutes. These 11s are gonna die soon, but yeah. So let's go ahead and pop these back in. Starting out with the LG Optimus Zone 3. Let's actually shake this up first. Let's resume the timer. Okay, we shook it up. The iPhone SE. Shook up. Let's put that down there. The iPhone 7. Okay, let's put that right there. And finally, the iPhone 11. And let's put that right there. Let's wait another 10 minutes. Approaching the 30-minute mark here. Let's go ahead and stop this timer and go ahead and look at each phone. So we have the iPhone 11. No water. The iPhone 7. No water. Go ahead and do that. We have the iPhone SE. No water. And the pouch, no water. Unbelievable. These things are performing way better than I thought they would. I thought at least the pouch would have water in it by now, but no water. Phone's working. All the phones, just like brand new. Let's go for another half hour. And, man, this is crazy. So, let's first start with putting in this pouch. You know, shake it up a little bit. Let's resume that timer. Resume. Let's put the SE. Damn. Cancel. Okay. The SE. Shake up the 7. Okay, and finally the 11. That right there. All right, let's wait 10 more minutes. Okay, approaching the 40-minute mark here. Let's go ahead and check on all these phones. The 11's still kicking at 13%, no moisture. The 7, no moisture. The SE, 0 moisture. And the pouch, no moisture, guys. This is crazy. This is way beyond what I expected. I know we're not at the claim, but it's quite impressive what these cases can do. Look at that, guys. Works. Camera. Of course, it's fogged up, but yeah, it works. You know, everything works on all these guys. Let's check the LG. Bam. Just works. So let's put these guys back in for another 10 minutes. Waterproof case. Really shake these things up. Okay. 11. Grab that. And finally the SE2. And resume. Okay, so I'm not even going to look at it. We're just going to wait another 10 minutes and see what happens. But I will shake them around. Let's just take a peek. Nothing. Got nothing. Then off. That was fine. So overall, man, this is crazy. Yeah, LG's still working. Okay, go right there. Boom. Okay, we're going to stop this test right here. Let's take all these phones out. It's been almost an hour now. This is crazy. So, got all these bones here. And they are all working. Let's turn this one on. They're all working. None. Okay, so next test. This cooler half full. And for each phone, we're going to like jostle it around. So we're going to do one by one. Let's start with the pouch. And close it up. And we're just going to jostle it around a little bit. And just kind of, you know, we'll run to the end of the driveway and back. Back. Okay, so there's one. Now, doesn't count because it didn't really sink, but it's fine. Okay, I see. Let's do this. Let's first josh it around a little bit, and let's go. All right, SE. Fine. 11. Josh it around. And go. All right, fine. And the iPhone 7. Josh it around. Go. And turn. All right. It is fine. Wow. The last test I got. After this, if it's still working, unbelievable. Let's fill this up. Put one phone at a time. Start with the pouch if it fits. I can make it fit. Won't be as good as a test though, because it won't fit. And we're just gonna really shake this for a minute straight, or we can go around the wheelbarrow and kind of off-road with it. We can do that. All right, let's do this. I don't know how we're gonna record, but I guess I'll just hold it and I'll do it. And I don't know, put the phone somewhere. Let's put the phone at this cam, I guess. It'll fall, but yeah, it already fell. Okay, let me move it. Oh no, it's getting wet and it's not waterproof. Okay, what I was basically doing is this, but harder. So that's one. Okay. Looks to be fine. Okay. It's fine. And the 11. Let's record on this one. Okay. And we have one more test for these guys, and then I'll let them free. Fine. Oh, last test. I'll start with this. We're going to shake it like crazy. So basically, if you're swimming for a long time or something like that. Now, it doesn't have the same effect because it's not as deep, but still. Let's shake it. Fun. And stay up. Hate this tripod. And that's 20 real good shakes right there. I see no water, but we'll figure it out. I'll put it in the bin for now. Okay, let's go 7. That was 20. 7 looks fine. SE. Let's unlock it. Throw it in. Okay, that's the SE. Looks fine. 11. Let's record. Sideways. Okay, and go. Okay. I'm going to dry these all off. We'll hop inside and we'll see the results. Let's take a look at each of the devices. Move that shit. I picked up all the area, so while I was doing that, maybe I got time for them to soak in water. That's still recording. It's kind of funny. But look, they're all working. This one has a hard time to boot up, I know. Works. Okay, let's see if any of them got wet. I first want to see this pouch here, since they claim a lot with this. And I just don't trust it, but I do now because I don't see any water so far, and the phone's working. And I will trust this now with my A15 and stuff like that. I'm going to now use this quite a bit for shooting shots and stuff. Okay. So it looks like it just got some water up here. Didn't go past the seal. Is that what? Nope, that's on the outside. Phone. Completely dry. Man. Water here, but that could have been my hands. That's crazy. That is a completely dry phone. Yeah, bone dry. Unbelievable, this pouch. Napkin, again, completely dry. So, this pouch for 10 bucks, 10 out of 10. It's a little big, it floats, yes, whatever, but it's really a 10 out of 10 pouch. It's, like, really good. This is the Body Glove pouch. I really do recommend it a lot. Let me take some pictures of, like, a thumbnail. Okay, that's good. And let's first check out the old. This is the old case. So I've had this one for a little while. Let's see. Bone dry. Didn't go past the seal. The seal's wet, of course, but not the napkin or the phone inside, as you can see. Okay, so it looks like the ports got a little bit of surface water on them. No water inside the ports, though, but that's not the greatest. Having a little bit, even just a little bit of water could cause some major issues if this wasn't a water-resistant phone. But the screen, totally fine. Everywhere else, completely dry. Perfect. Okay, let's go with the new SE case. Let's see how that fared. Let's wipe all around. And let's open it up. We got a bone dry phone, bone dry cloth. Damn, these things are hard to get out. Especially when they're new. This one, there's no water at all. This one's bone dry. Wow. Real impressive. Okay. Finally, the 11. And this is one of the brand new cases. Looks good, but did it fare good is the question. Right here. Dry. Couple water speckles, but that could have just been me. God damn. God damn. No water. Completely bone dry on this guy as well. So, the Body Glove cases, 100% recommend. They do a very good job from protecting water out of anything. I mean, you've seen all the tests we did. Those were vigorous tests on all these phones. And even the pouch for 10 bucks is worth it. So, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.